Hey guys, welcome to another delicious episode of Cooking with Gracie Love. And today I want to take it real homey, and we love getting Italian food. That's one of our favorite things. And when we go, we love getting this Italian gnocchi soup that they have there, and it's just so delicious. And of course, it's perfect for this chilly weather that we're experiencing. So my daughter found this amazing recipe, and so I'm going to show you guys today how to make Nevaehs homemade gnocchi soup. All right, so first we're going to start by putting some oil in the pan, which I already have. I'm going to turn that on, and we're going to let that heat up. Okay, and while that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to chop up some carrots. Now this is totally optional if you don't want carrots, and I did rinse them off already. If you don't want carrots, you don't have to. You can also add celery. I didn't have any celery, but definitely you can add celery if you would like that. And I'm going to give these a nice chop. Oh, thank you, baby. I got my little sous chef in here, guys. Chefy Maury. Thanks, baby. So again, vegetables are completely optional, but it's really good. All right, so got that all nice and set. And I'm going to chop these big ones up a little finer. And I love this really big knife. Oh, it makes it so much easier chopping up vegetables like these. And I like little small pieces. When I have that carrot in my soups like that, I like little small pieces. I don't necessarily like that chunky, fat, whole, round piece of vegetable. I want it mini size. All right, so that's looking good. All right. So now that the carrots are all cut up, I'm going to grab the seasonings I'm going to add to it, okay? I'm going to use minced onion and minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic and onion if you have that. If you don't, this is totally fine. So again, we're just using what we have, you guys, today, all right? So I'm going to add this to the pot, all right? This is going to go inside of the pan, these three things right here, in there with the oil. And you don't want it to sizzle. Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So I don't want it to sizzle, so I have it on a low heat, okay? I'm not trying to like fry these things. I want them to cook nicely, all right? And then this right here is our minced onion. I'm gonna add some of that in there. And then this is the garlic. I like to use the big side of it. Oh, that was the big side of the garlic. Here we go. I'm gonna add some of that. I'm gonna take the top off. Here we go. And add that right in there. And then we're just gonna let that cook on up for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I want to let those carrots really soften up and get nice and tender. Those minced onions and garlic will get translucent, and that'll really help bring the flavor that we'll need to continue to build our gnocchi soup. All right, guys, so now our carrots, our onions, our garlic, they're all ready. So now we can go ahead and add in the rest of our things. So I'm gonna add my chicken in. You can use cooked chicken breast. You could use the already chicken in the bag. I'm going to use this already cooked chicken right here in the can. I drained it. I'm going to add that right in to my pan, like I said, with all that other stuff. And I like a lot of chicken, so I'm adding 4 cans into mine. And people are scared of the canned meat, and that's a lot to why I use it on the show, because I don't want you guys to be scared of it. It's hard times out here, and a lot of people, these are the ingredients that they do have in their home. And so I want you guys to be able to use those things if you aren't able to go out and get a packet of chicken breast, or you can't get that already done chicken, this is just as good. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in my chicken broth, and I have unsalted. Okay, I'm also, you guys, a diabetic, and I'm struggling with keeping my A1C down. I have people in my home who have high blood pressure, and so using less salt and those things like that, everybody is struggling with those things. Most of us are. So I want to show you guys that don't be scared of it. This is how we can use it. Okay, so go ahead and pour that in right into the pan. All right. Okay. And then I'm just going to add some salt or some pepper, not any salt. Some pepper to that. I have the Mrs. Dash. That's also with no salt. It's salt free. So that's a good salt replacement as well. Okay, you guys. So add a little bit of that into there. And then I have some onion powder. Okay, not salt. Onion powder. Okay, and add a nice little dash of that in there. Okay, and I'm going to give that a nice stir. And then I'm going to turn it up just a little because I've had mine's kind of low because, again, I didn't use fresh garlic and onion, so I wanted to turn it down so mine didn't burn. But you should have yours at probably a medium heat, and then you're going to let that all come to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, we'll turn it down and let it simmer for 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and let this boil on up, and we'll go ahead and move on. All right, guys, so now everything is boiled up so nicely. We're going to go ahead and add in our gnocchi pasta, okay? So really, that's just pasta that has been made out of potatoes, okay? So really scrumptious and delicious. I absolutely love these little darlings. So if you're fancy, you can make you some gnocchi, but I'm going to use this packaged one right here. So we're going to go ahead while it is in there for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna let that go ahead and boil up, and then we'll let it simmer for 10. So don't go anywhere, you guys. It's going to be so delicious. You don't want to miss out on this. All right, so we added in our gnocchi. We've let it simmer for 10 minutes, and now it's time to add in our heavy cream and our spinach, okay? So you could use kale as well if you would like. I'm using heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half, but I really want that thickness inside of my soup. So I'll go ahead and add that into there. That's the heavy cream. And then I'm going to add my spinach. I love spinach, so you add as much as you like. It's up to you. All right, that should be good. A little bit more. Haha, I love spinach. That's one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to give that a nice little stir. And then we'll just let that cook on up until that spinach is nice and, they say, welted. So that just means they're cooked down and they're nice and tender to your liking, okay? So I'm going to put the top back on there and let that finish right on up. And then, of course, my favorite part, we're going to start to eat, you guys. So again, let that spinach cook right up, and then it'll be time to eat. All right, spinach is cooked up nice and tender, so now it's time to plate. So I got my cute little glass bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a nice healthy helping of this right here, you guys. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh my goodness. And if you need to, add a little salt and pepper, if you need to season it up a little bit afterwards, go ahead. Because again, like I said, I used a lot less salt in mine, and so that might be different for someone who doesn't need to worry about those things. So right here, my beautiful, beautiful bowl of gnocchi soup, you guys. And the best part, some fresh Parmesan. You can use grated, whatever you got, but definitely add your Parmesan just like you would if you were going out to get this. And she said, just let me know when to stop. Okay, you can stop. I'm gonna mix that right in there. Oh man, the carrots are so tender. That spinach is so tender. That chicken. Oh, you got that nice little gnocchi in there. That's a nice bite, you guys. That's the bite right there. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. Man, that is spot on. Nothing like something homemade. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Gracie Love, when we made Nevaehs homemade gnocchi soup. And you guys make sure you get your copy of Quick Fix Meals on Amazon. Also, check out the new single, Take Me Away, featuring Red Vegas. And if you want people to see what you guys are out here doing, your businesses, go ahead and contact me. Send me a DM at Cooking with Gracie Love and go ahead and promote yourself right here live on the episode. Until next time, you guys, I'm going to go get me some garlic bread. I'll see y'all later.